Hello, everybody. So, what goals have you achieved this year, and what goals do you have set for next year? Welcome, everybody, back to my channel. If this is your first time, please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down below and hit for the bell for notifications. My name is John Dornoff, and on this channel, we talked about what we can do to improve our personal lives, improve our careers, and improve our small businesses. So each of these shows focus on some aspect of self-improvement. Today we're talking about goals. Do you realize tomorrow is December 1st? We are about to hit the final month of 2019, and it's time to start evaluating your goals for 2019 and start thinking about what goals are you going to set for yourself in 2020. Now, looking back to 2019, you need to look at look, what goals have I achieved for this year, and what goals did I fail to achieve? Now, for the goals you did achieve, there's still questions you need to ask. Number one, you need to ask, well, did I make that goal too easy? Because it's the big goals that get us excited. Although you do need some of those smaller goals to knock down the wall, get it going, get your excitement going for it. But when you really think about the goals, you think about the future, you think about the big goals. So you got to look at those. How high did you... Zig Ziglar used to say, you should always go for a high... If you aim high. Aim at higher targets on your goals. So how high were your aims for those goals, and how did you achieve them? That's something you need to evaluate in yourself. Then you need to look at the goals you did not achieve. Now, we don't like to think about this kind of stuff, but we need to figure out one of two things. Was the reason that you did not achieve that goal because of me, or was it because of some outside force that, was out of your control? If it was the first, if you are the cause of you not achieving that goal, find out why. Do you just not try? Then really that takes some self-evaluation. Or did something happen that actually changed the goal you were going after? That is going to happen. We want to set our goals in stone, but also have to accept the fact that sometimes life is going to change for us, and what we set for a goal might have to be altered because of something that happens within our lives. Then we have to look at the obstacles that kept us from achieving our goals that were out of our control. For example, probably an extreme example I've talked about before, but back in June, walking down the street, some random stranger attacks me. I end up in the hospital. I end up not being able to do anything for about 4 days. I have to take, some time to recover. Me being me and always wanting to be on the go, it was really hard to, just sit there and do nothing. But sometimes you just have to do that. But how often if something like that happened, then you have to ask, well, what did I do later? Because I look back and I say, well, that set me back, but I didn't let it stop me. And I continued to work toward achieving each of my goals. So now you evaluate those goals, you figure out what happened, and next, it starts the plan for 2020. Now, if you already set goals before, this is going to be kind of a repeat. But just real quickly, if you're not that familiar with setting goals, there's really 3 levels: short-term goals, long-term goals, lifetime goals. You want to start with the big lifetime goals. What do you want to achieve in your life? Where do you want to be 20, 30 years from now? Financially stable, paid off home, whatever it is, have successful family life, kids through school, kids through college, grandkids, being able to do fun with whatever your priorities in life, that is your big goals. Then you look at your medium range goals. These are goals usually 1 to 5 years. Sometimes they can be up to 10 years. Depends on the goal. You look at those goals. What do I need to achieve between 1 and 5 years from now that I want to help me achieve those big lifetime goals? Some of them may seem daunting at times, and basically these are steps. If you listen to Dave Ramsey, he has his baby steps, and these are kind of like these are the medium steps. So you set those. What steps do I need to take to get those lifetime goals? Now you look at those medium range goals and go, what do I need to achieve in the next year to get me on track to achieve those medium range goals, to get excited and get to those long range goals? Now I really set a lot of goals myself because I want to make it achieve those goals. Now I look back at last year and I go, well, there's some goals I should have set really higher for myself. There's some goals I didn't really accomplish what I wanted to. So I'm evaluating, saying, what am I going to do this year to make things better, so I can achieve those goals. So when you look at short-term goals, you look at what goals do I want to achieve this year. Now I read a book a couple years, not last year, and one of the things that talks about goal setting is something I never actually heard before. Is you set your goals, 2 sets of goals. You set goals, achievement goals, and you achievement goals, and you do habit goals. So what habit goals do you want? So you say, this is something I want to do every month. So that's a habit goal. If it's something that I want to say pay off $30,000 in debt by this date, that's an achievement goal. And maybe you want to say, I want to pay off $1,500, $3,000 a month. So I get to that $15,000. That will be a habit goal, $3,000 a month. So look at those, what your achievement goals are going to be and what your habit goals are going to be. Once you have your yearly goals, then each month you can figure out what are my goals for this month that's going to work toward getting those yearly goals done, and then of course weekly. Now some people say do daily goals. Usually what I do personally is set weekly goals. Now I have a lot I achieve. And when I set those weekly goals, what I do is create an action plan and prioritize. A items are ones that have to be done that week. No questions asked. And then the B items are ones that are working toward those longer range. So it's something maybe I can do each month and get it done. But it's not as big a priority as the A. The A's have to get done. And that's really brief. In the future, we're going to go into more details looking at these goals. I hope, as I said before, that you'll hit that subscribe button and join us on this journey to achieving a better life, better career, better business, whatever you're looking for in life. I want to thank you. If you have any suggestions, put them in the comments section. If you like this video, I hope you'll hit that like button and let me know what can be improved, what you liked, and I'll see you next time.